Hello, welcome to my channel. This is As I Am, Shine Speaks, Real Unfiltered. So this is like my third attempt to try to get this video up. And basically this video may not interest anybody, but it's an interest to me. I happen to be up late night because I had some things on my mind and has to do with mental illness. Um, Sometimes when usually you hear about mental illness, it's just hearsay. You never probably have to deal with it face to face or, dealing with it daily, like some people when you have loved ones in your family that suffer from mental illness. So we happen to have a member in our family that suffers from mental illness, and it has been a rocky road of trying to help this person and keep them safe. They basically suffer from schizophrenia and bipolar, and so they go through lots of bouts of mania, thinking they're invincible, making poor, dangerous decisions, and having to be a danger to themselves as well as their children. They've had it since they were a teenager. And like many of the things that they get themselves into is something that the family couldn't do nothing about, and they managed to do it because they're grown and they just kind of got away and snuck off. So, the person ran off and got married at a young age, happened to marry somebody that was abusive and very demeaning to her. And that took a toll on her. And after she got away from him, she just kind of really sunk further into her mental illness. Um, she had been put on different medications, but nothing seemed to work for her to help her gain that extra control of clarity of not being so reckless. And she'd been in the hospital several times for attempted suicide. And living in the small town that we live in, basically they did nothing, and there's not very much you can do to try to have a person committed. And I'm in a small town, Magnolia, Arkansas. So it's just been like one of those ongoing battles that the family's running around like a chicken with their head cut off, trying to keep this person safe, trying to take care of the children, and make sure that they have everything that they need and that they're not neglected or succumb to this craziness. But it's been hard, and it's been one of those situations where she hasn't been the easiest person to help, the easiest person to try to protect and keep safe, because she's a real fighter. She's always trying to dispute what is good and dispute what is right and dispute what keeps her safe. So she has this thing for Facebook, and she thinks that it's going to make her famous, and so she's always meeting people on Facebook. She's been told about it. She's been, tried to be prevented from it, but she's an adult, so it's not like really much you can do. And so she meets people on Facebook, and she believes things that they tell her, and she feels like they're her forever ever friend, Betsy. And so she's always talking about how, oh, I want to go to New York, or I want to go to Chicago, or I want to go here or there to some far place to meet someone she's never met that she just believes is the best thing that she's met off of Facebook. So she had met these people, and they were from Atlanta, Georgia, and they had her believing that this was her chance because she wants to be in the celebrity entertainment business, that she could come down there and they could make her famous or whatnot. I was able to talk her out of going and keep her from going there, and I was so glad. And I thought, okay, this is over. Hopefully, she's learned her lesson and she won't get caught up in anything like this again. But unfortunately, she started to talk to all these people with this weird concept and way of thinking, and they had her to believe that you're not supposed to not do anything because you're scared or because of fear. Fear just interferes with your dreams. And you're not supposed to live in reality. You're supposed to live in fantasy, because if you don't live in fantasy, then your dreams won't come true. So basically, they brainwashed her, and these people walk around town pretending to be normal, but they're really way off because they like to misguide people who are vulnerable and are needing help and limited. So they help her to get a bus ticket, and my camera's kind of cutting off, so I'm going to hit it to come back on. But anyway, they helped her to get a bus ticket and to just abruptly leave, and nobody has heard from her since. Today is the first day, and we don't know where she is, what she's doing. There's nothing legally at this point right now that we can do about it, and we do happen to have the children and they're safe. But at the end of the day, it's just very stressful to deal with this because I'm sure you guys have seen catfish, and you know nothing is as it seems these days. And sometimes people prey upon these young, vulnerable girls with these dreams, especially ones who are, having fires of the mind or mental illness, and they prey upon them to do all kinds of things. So that is what the family's dealing with, and it's really, really stressful. And I just had to make this video. Really don't care who sees it. I just had to come and be real and talk about this little situation that we have going up in our home. So, yeah, within our family and whatnot. So, if anybody comes across this video and you don't like it, that's okay. I'm not worried about it, but I just have to take the time to share. And like I said, this channel is called As I Am, Chime Speaks, Real and Unfiltered. So that's it. I'm going to cut this video short, but I will be coming back and relieving myself again on talking about this subject because honestly, I really don't know how it's going to play out, and it's kind of worrisome. So thanks for watching if you watched, and see you soon. Bye.